Hey, what's up, everyone? This is Sandra. I'm coming at you on Monday. So first, let's just exchange some pleasantries real quick. 大家好，你们好吗？欢迎，欢迎，欢迎。Welcome to Community Mandarin, and then today is Monday. 今天是星期一。So today, we're still gonna be working on the 12生肖. If you've been watching this for the past weeks, so you know what is 12生肖. And if you're new here, 欢迎，欢迎, welcome. But also maybe go back a week and go to our YouTube channel and check the last two mini lessons on community Mandarin regarding the 12生肖. So for people who does not remember what is 12生肖, it is the 12 animals representing the Chinese zodiac signs. We have the Western zodiac signs that we would have every sign representing approximately a month of if your birthday falls into that month, and then which means your horoscope is that sign. Similarly, but kind of differently, Chinese people has a zodiac sign system that if your birthday falls in within a certain year, and then you will be assigned an animal. Animal, what do we say? Animal in Mandarin, by the way, it is 动物. Sorry, I like to go back and then just quickly review some of the stuff we've learned. But when we're talking about Chinese zodiac signs, we call it 生肖. And since we have 12 of them, so we say 12生肖. And then we've covered 4 of them, 4个, which are 鼠, 老鼠, rat, mouse, 牛, ox. Or also we can interpret it as cow or bull, as in different situations. 牛. And we have 虎, 老虎, tiger, and 兔子, rabbit, bunny. Okay, so today we're going to continue our study on that. First, let's take a look. We're on the 5th 生肖. We're on the 5th animal. 第5个动物. All right, I'm going to get myself in here real quick. There we go. The 5th animal we're talking about is 龙. The pinyin on top of that kind of looks like the English word long, but I know, and the people have the tendency to pronounce it as long, but it is in fact 龙. 请跟我读, please read along. 龙. Okay, 龙 is dragon. And if you were born in the year of 2012, 2012年, 2000, 2000年, 1988, 1988年, 1976, 1976年, and 和 1964, 1964年. Then congratulations, your Chinese zodiac sign is 龙, 你属龙. Or we can say 你的生肖是龙. Well, long dragon. Okay, first I kind of want to throw a little bit of cultural background into this. In Western culture, we have dragon. It's a mythological creature. But usually we would see like fairy tales about like princess and dragons. But in Chinese traditional culture, we have the Chinese long. It is kind of different. First, let's look at 2 pictures. Then you will see what I mean. So this is Chinese dragon, or we can call it 中国龙. And this is the Western dragon. So you can see they are actually, well, they're both mythical creatures, but they are actually different kind as to appearance and backgrounds. So we're going to be talking about Chinese dragons. First, let's look at this word. It is 人中龙凤. I hope by explaining this one, we would be learning a little bit more background culture-wise about dragon, Chinese dragon, 龙. So first, 人中龙凤. What is 人中龙凤? 人 means human, people, person, right? 中 in the middle. It means middle, but in this case, we can interpret it as in the middle of, or in the midst of. 龙 means dragon. And then let's see another new word. It usually are paired with 龙 in Chinese culture. It is 凤. 凤. 凤 is phoenix. Okay, over here. In like I would say, like in Chinese traditional culture, like years and years ago, I would say thousands of years ago, when people they did not have a knowledge about what is happening in the nature. Like they didn't know why there's tornadoes, or why there's flooding, or why there's a big a rainstorm, and then all kinds of these creatures. So they were kind of in awe about what's happening from the mother nature. So Long, the Chinese dragon, is the mythical creature they create because they are in awe of what's happening in the nature, and they didn't know what happened. So they kind of made up this mythical creature, Long, and then they kind of blame or think everything is caused by these mythical creatures. If there's rain, it's probably caused by a Chinese dragon. If there's flooding, it's probably caused by a Chinese dragon. So that's how this Chinese dragon Long first came into people's mind. And then and as the thing went on, and then the image of Chinese dragon Long kind of have this sense of authority, I would say. So in Chinese traditional cultures, people like to relate Chinese dragon with emperors or kings, and then similarly they would relate phoenix as to emperors or queens, as we can see from what I put on the screen. So we would have Long to represent a king or emperor, and Feng, phoenix, to represent an empress or a queen. So if now we're looking back on the word 人中龙凤, so they're saying among a crowd of people, you are a king or a queen, which means you were outstanding, you were better than other people. I hate to put it that way, but that's basically what it is. So 人中龙凤 as a phrase. Okay, here's some pictures you can see. These are not dramatized picture. These are actually historical pictures I found from historical books. These are actually real Chinese emperors and queens and concubines. You can see what I circled in red is like for Chinese emperors, their robe is always kind of embroidered with dragon. Similarly, for Chinese concubines or queens, they are always wearing jewelries features the characteristic feather-like thing about a phoenix. All right, sorry, let's go back to 人中龙凤. So 人中龙凤, it means it's outstanding and elite among other people. So if we are saying that to a person, it's like we are paying them a compliment. We can say 你是人中龙凤 means you are very outstanding. You're doing very good for your kind. Okay, so that is 龙. So now let's look at 龙 versus 恐龙. Long versus Cong Long. I don't know if we have any like Friends fan over here. I remember like in the show Friends, there was one time Phoebe was talking about dragon, dinosaur, potato. Well, that is not true. But in Chinese, in Mandarin, dragon and dinosaurs, the pronunciation, the words we're using are kind of similar. For dragon, we say long. For dinosaurs, we say Kong Long. And you can see I put a little bit note on here. Kong Long, it means dinosaur, but it can also be used as a slang. It means an attractive girl, which I don't recommend you guys use it on girls. That's not nice, but I think it's good that you guys know it can be used that way. All right, since we're talking about 恐龙 dinosaur, let's look at what is 霸王龙. What is 霸王龙 on the screen? 霸王, it's a noun, it means overlord, or it means king. So, what kind of dinosaur would you consider is the overlord in the dinosaur family? Let's take a look. Of course, it's T-Rex, right? So now you know how to say T-Rex. We say 霸王龙. All right. Next to long, the sixth in the Chinese zodiac signs, it is 蛇. 蛇 is snake. But in Chinese culture, sometimes we also call snake 蛇 as 小龙, little dragon. Okay, the reason is that I think some archaeologists believe there's two origins about snake. One kind they believe long dragon is originated from snake because you can see they have some similarities in appearance. And then there's another saying like probably long is originated from crocodile, which I don't know. Okay, but in Chinese culture, people like to call 蛇 snake as 小龙because, like I said, long is kind of like a mythical creature, but it kind of represents authority. In contrast, 蛇 is not that high and mighty and fancy. So if your Chinese zodiac sign is 蛇, is snake, you would probably say, 哎，我属小龙. Like my sign is little dragon. That sounds better in Chinese culture. All right, for sure. Let's quickly go through some of the stuff I want to talk about. First, let's look at 蛇形. What is 蛇形? 形, as you can see, it can be used as a noun as well as a verb. It means walk. So the way to say walk as a whole term, it is 行走. 行走 means walk. Okay, so 蛇形 means like moving snake-like patterns. If we're saying like 这部车蛇形, it means the car is going this way dangerously, be driven dangerously. 蛇形, like moving in a snake-like pattern. It's not zigzag. It's more smooth than zigzag, but I can't find a word or a phrase to accurately translate it into English. But yeah, it is used usually in cars, bikes, and rivers. Rivers, if it goes this way, it's called 蛇形. Okay, and next up, we're talking about this one, 白蛇传. 白蛇传, it is a tale that has been passed on generation after generations. If we translate it into English, it's the tale of the white serpent. It is the tale about a white snake, big white snake that transformed into a beautiful lady and fall in love with a human guy. And then yeah, it's a love tragedy. If you're interested, you can go Google that. I think it's been passed on from the Tang Dynasty, so it was a very, very old tale. And the next but not least, how do we say poisonous snake? So for poison, we say 毒. So we put it together. Poisonous snake, we say 毒蛇. 毒蛇. Okay, so 毒 means poison, right? If something we say it's poisonous, we can say 有毒, 有毒, have poison. So we can say 这蛇有毒, this snake is poisonous. Or we can say a person. If we say a person 有毒, it's more like a phrase that young people use, like usually over social media. We would say something or somebody 有毒 means very toxic. Again, do not recommend it. You use it upon other people because that's basically an insult. Okay, so today, that's a wrap for today. We talk about, again, two 生肖, 两种动物, two 生肖. It is 龙, dragon, and 蛇, snake, aka 小龙, little dragon. Okay, so I don't know, maybe next time I try to speed up because we still have about half of the animal we haven't covered, and I want to really wrap it up before the Chinese New Year so we can talk about Chinese New Year. Okay, before I jump out, of course, I encourage you guys to visit our website as well as our YouTube channel and hop over there and watch some videos and hit a like, a thumbs up. You know the drill by now. So thank you for listening. 谢谢. We'll see you on Thursday. 星期四再见.